influential and impactful. Jeff Bezos is one such icon. The founder and CEO of Amazon is an entrepreneur and an e-commerce pioneer who incorporated Amazon in 1994, built it into a $1.4 trillion company, revolutionized the way commerce is done on the internet, and, in the process, became the world's richest man. The success hasn't come overnight. He says, "We all get to choose our life stories. It's our choices that define us, not our gifts."
But Amazon's not a startup company, and all of our senior executives operate the same way I do. They work in the future, they live in the future.
You can only be proud of your choices. You either choose a life of ease and comfort or of service and adventure. And when you are 80, you'll be more proud of the latter.
I will hazard a prediction. When you are 80 years old and in a quiet moment of reflection, narrating for only yourself the most personal version of your life story.
Jeff Bezos was born on January the 12th, 1964 in Albuquerque, New Mexico, to a teenage mother, Jacqueline Giese Jorgensen, and his biological father, Ted Jorgensen. He was 4 years old when his mother remarried Mike Bezos, a Cuban immigrant who adopted him and gave him his last name. He moved to Miami with his family as a teenager. He was studious and got straight A's in high school and graduated valedictorian of his class. It was in high school that he started his first business, the Dream Institute, an educational summer camp for 4th, 5th, and 6th graders. Bezos was accepted early admission to Princeton. He graduated summa cum laude from Princeton University in 1986 with a degree in computer science and electrical engineering. After graduating from Princeton, he worked in the finance sector for several firms in Wall Street, including the investment firm of D.E. Shaw. At 1990, he became D.E. Shaw's youngest vice president at the age of 30, earning a 6-figure salary. It was years later, while working in finance in New York City, that he had the idea to start Amazon. In late 1993, Bezos read an article that the web had grown 2,300% in 1 year. This number inspired him to find some way to take advantage of this rapid web growth. Bezos decided to establish an online bookstore with millions of titles, something that could not exist in the physical world.
Came up with books for a bunch of reasons, but primarily because books are very unusual in one respect, and that is that there are more of them than there are products of any other category.
He made a life-changing move, a daring move, as he took the less safe path. At age 30, and having been married for 1 year, he told his wife Mackenzie that he wanted to quit his lucrative job and go on to do a startup. His wife was supportive and told him to go for it. Years later, reflecting upon his success, Bezos would say that all my best decisions in business and in life have been made with my heart, intuition, and guts, not with analysis. Bezos left his job at D.E. Shaw, moved to Seattle, and on July the 5th, 1994, founded Amazon in his garage. He wrote Amazon's business plan on the cross-country drive from New York City to Seattle. The initial money of $300,000 came from his parents. He originally titled the company Cadabra, but changed it to name it after Amazon River, the second largest river in the world.
Called Amazon.com. Actually, at that time, it wasn't even called Amazon.com. It was called Cadabra Inc., as in abracadabra. That was the original name of the company.
Although Amazon was originally an online bookstore, Bezos always planned to expand and diversify Amazon's offerings with the sale of other products and a multitude of categories. He did not shy away from hard work. When it first started, Bezos would drive the packages to the post office himself in his 1987 Chevy Blazer.
It was me and a few other people. I was driving all the packages to the post office myself in my 1987 Chevy Blazer.
Bezos says, "From the very first day, Amazon was guided by one single belief: do what is best for the customer. Our number one conviction and idea and philosophy and principle, which is customer obsession as opposed to competitor obsession, is what makes Amazon number one. After success with books, he added music and videos, and asked customers what else they would buy from an online retailer. And that's how Amazon expanded into all categories: electronics, apparel, groceries, and so on. Always ready to take on risks and always ready to have a long-term outlook is what made Amazon different from its competition. On May the 15th, 1997, Bezos took Amazon public. The value of his Amazon share sent him from a millionaire to a billionaire status. Amazon also turned out to be one of the few startups that survived the dot-com bust. Amazon quickly became the leader in e-commerce. Open 24 hours a day, the site was user-friendly, encouraging browsers to post reviews and offering discounts. Amazon diversified even further in 2006 by introducing Amazon Web Services, AWS, a cloud computing service that eventually became the largest such service in the world. In the late 2007, Amazon released a new handheld reading device called the Kindle, a digital book reader with wireless internet connectivity. In 2010, the sales of Kindle books had surpassed those of hardcover books. The same year, Amazon moved into making its own TV shows and movies with its Amazon Studios division. Amazon would focus on rich and creative content for its movies. Amazon's expansion and growth was phenomenal. From $510,000 in 1995, the sales grew to $233 billion in 2018. A company that was started at Bezos's garage became the biggest shopping portal on Earth. That was the magnitude of his success. Bezos's net worth is estimated at $193 billion as of August 7th, 2020. For Bezos, creativity and expansion is limitless. He always seeks to push the possibilities of modern technology beyond the imaginable. Aside from Amazon, Bezos founded a spaceflight company, Blue Origin, in 2000.
Work that I'm doing, and I get increasing conviction on this with every passing year, is the work I'm doing at Blue Origin on space travel.
He has long expressed an interest in space travel and the development of human life in the solar system. He wants to make space travel affordable to ordinary people. No one could have predicted that a person's childhood fascination with watching Star Trek would lead to the establishment of Blue Origin. He also bought the Washington Post and affiliated publications for $250 million in 2013. Bezos turned that around too and became a media tycoon. After a surge in online readership in 2016, the paper was profitable for the first time since the purchase. His personal life was kept private until it went through some turbulent times. In 1993, Bezos married Mackenzie Tuttle, who he met at D.E. Shaw. The couple have 4 children. They lived together for 25 years, but divorced in 2019 after a scandal broke out about his relationship with the news reporter and TV host Lauren Sanchez. Both Bezos and Sanchez embarked on a romance after finalizing their respective divorces. Those who have worked with him say Bezos has a unique leadership style. He enforces a 2-pizza rule preference for meaning meetings have to be small enough where 2 pizzas could feed everyone. He meets with Amazon investors for a total of 6 hours a year. Instead of using PowerPoint presentations, Bezos requires high-level employees to present 6-page narratives. Bezos publishes an annual letter for Amazon shareholders wherein he refers to 5 principles. Number 1. Focus on customer, not competitors. Number 2. Take risks for market leadership. Number 3. Facilitate staff morale. Number 4. Build a company culture. And number 5. Empower people. Bezos maintains the email address jeff@amazon.com as an outlet for customers to reach out to him. Although he doesn't respond to the emails, he forwards some of them with a question mark in the subject line for the executive to address the issues. Bezos supports philanthropic efforts through direct donations and non-profit projects funded by Bezos Expeditions and Bezos Foundation. Reflecting upon the life story of Jeff Bezos, we see that he is truly a once-in-a-generation leader, a visionary, and a fierce innovator who has created the Earth's most customer-centric company. He is a man with a daring personality, a man who dared to dream big and dared to take high risks to achieve it. He says, "Work hard, have fun, and make history."
First and foremost amongst those is computation. I mean, what we can do with computers and software they could have only dreamed about.
For us, it may seem that he has already achieved the pinnacle of achievement and has made history. But in his own words, "I'm not near the end of the story." If we want to find similar success, we should adopt his motto of "Go big or go home" attitude. He says, you can have a job, or you can have a career, or you can have a calling. May we all realize our callings in life. Please comment, share, like, and subscribe for more awesome